So I'm installing this air conditioner because I'm cheap and the ladder's not long enough. So I need to make a decision. Do I get a new ladder or do I just keep going up? Update, got a bigger ladder, crooked like my dick. Kind of this up a little bit, got to reflare these, but once I quit fighting, I'm going to be an AC guy. What do you do with all these boxes? Now you take a video. I gotta put this on the Instagram.
I'm going to be honest, I had Strickland winning the fight. The entire fight was based off of volume. A cut is a one-punch thing. That's all the judges are giving credit for, unless it gets worse, in which Sean's did, but it was off of a headbutt. Strickland had more volume. He threw more shots. He landed more shots. The jab was his most effective tool throughout. It absolutely did damage to the left side of Duplessis' face.
I had Sean winning rounds 1, 2, and 5. I had him losing rounds 3 and 4. And it looked like that Sean got tired in round 3 and 4, trying to fight that style of fight, letting Dricus push him around. Whereas Sean's usually the guy doing the pushing. These guys are pretty much evenly matched. And what I saw also was that they have a lot of respect for one another. And if they didn't have it, they found it in the first 2.5 minutes of that fight. And the most effective thing in the Izzy fight, as well as with this fight, was the jab.
That really chaps my ass.
Okay.
When I was there at her last fight, I was booing because she was going into retirement. And I was like, don't go into retirement. We have literally the biggest fight in women's history, trilogy, never been done before. What are you doing saying that you're going to retire? What a joke. And so I was booing her for that. And it warrants a boo because she's over there telling Megan O'Leary that she's coming back out of retirement.
I'm still young, you know, fresh. You know, like, we never know. So we have a lot of things to do. I gotta figure out a bunch of things at home still. What am I gonna do? And see what happens.
Does that mean the door is a little bit open then?
Yeah, I don't know, you know, like, we never know. So I'm a fighter, you know, this is my job. And I love this so much. And I don't know.
So I was right. And it's just a Mystic Pena once again. Like, they were gonna get mad at me and all her fans are upset at me. Why would you boo her? How dare you? But it's like, how dare she? How dare she say that she's retiring and then one women's fight later, now she's saying she's coming back. Get out of here. Like, look, great for business. I've been trying to coax her into coming back this entire time. So it's absolutely beautiful for everyone. And I knew that she wasn't gonna be able to stay away. So I was like, she's just doing that retirement for attention, you know. It's just ridiculous.
Ilia Topuria responded to Volkanovski saying, "If you come for that 0, be prepared to leave empty-handed. I don't plan on giving an inch. Your time has gone. Just do yourself a favor and show up for the fight, because I'll be the one walking away with a couple of 0s.
I'm proud of what I did, and if the fans didn't like it, I'm sorry. It's a pro fight, but then again, I laughed because I saw like people talk about the Strickland Dricus fight. They're just throwing sloppy punches and blah blah blah. So apparently, Sean and Dricus were throwing big sloppy power punches with no technique. But according to Dominic Cruz and now the internet, because everyone just latches on to commentators, oh, you're just sparring. I'm like, Dominic Cruz, let me stand here, Dominic Cruz, and let me hit you the way I was hitting him and see if it's just sparring. Like, no, we're two large, solid men. Like, I promise you guys, I was hitting him fucking hard. He was hitting me hard. Like, I feel it, like, since the fight. But he's like, oh, it looks like sparring. I'm just like, oh, my God. Like, the narrative is glorious. So, I'm happy. I'm proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself.
I was going to ask you about the commentary and what bothered you in particular. It sounds like that's what bothered you.
Hell, man. I'm sorry to be cussing out here, but oh, my God. Like, I get hit on by DC and Dominic Cruz every time I fight. And I'm like, no matter what's happening, like DC was kinder than before, but like Dominic Cruz is just like, oh, it looks like he's sparring and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, he's a solid man. He's been knocked out once. I've been knocked out once. Like, it's not gonna be easy to knock the other down. And it's just not. Like, I hit him with shit that I've dropped people with, and he just kind of looked at it. I've stumbled him a few times. I went to move in, and he's just staring at me like, he's back there. And then, like, I hear Dominic Cruz say, oh, it's just like a sparring match. And then, not to be a dick, but, like, people are going to latch on to what the commentary says. And now I hear, oh, he didn't even fight hard, just a low-volume, low-energy sparring match. I'm like, stand in front of me and let me hit you the same way. Like, guys, like, Marc-Andre Barriault is a tank. Like, the dude's been stopped once, and like that's why. Like, I don't know, like, where you guys found that man, but like he's a tank. I hit him with everything in the kitchen sink, and he stayed on his feet, and he kept throwing back. The dude hit me with some shit, and I'm like, my face still hurts today. But because of Dominic Cruz's stupid commentary, I get to hear like, oh, it's a sparring match and low volume. So I'm like, all right, man. Like, this is why I watch fights with the volume off. This is exactly why.
That's the guy who was beating you up every day in the gym, huh? So, how many times I saw meet the guy? How many times I beat him up? He went to his coach, man. He went to his coach. Please tell the guy, man, go easy, go easy.
You want him the case, Hunter?
What? Be nice. No. Did you start him? No, he gets a little bit. He gets a little bit. A little bit, yeah. Be nice. Come up. Understand, you're better than everybody. So just don't hurt people.
Yeah, and the guy going with this different, he said like, I went crazy with the guys who was going 166 or man. He's lying, man. He's lying. He trying to, like, he say, I'm man, I'm this, I'm that, I'm against the game. He's trying to be some macho man. You're not macho man. When I punch you hard, you went to your coach and said, please tell the guy, go easy. No, off, man. What are you talking about? I beat you up. Was running from me. I've been in his home, man. I've been in his gym. Nobody never comes to my gym and trying to beat me up, Did you see anyone? Did you heard anyone coming to my gym and trying to beat me up? I went to all these guys. I went to all the gyms. I've been everywhere. I'm not scared of anyone, so I'm beat up all of them. I don't remember I lose my sparring.